Hi. I uh I don't know. I wanted to share my thoughts and my feelings at the passing of Stephen Sondheim, a musical legend. Um I don't know, guys. I never met him. In fact, I've never been in a Stephen Sondheim show. I've seen him on Broadway, and in real world, I mean, in community theater and regional theater, and every chance I get to see a Sondheim show, even Sweeney Todd, which y'all don't hate me, is not one of my favorites. Okay, but um, it's been such a weird last few hours. I don't know where to start, so I'm just going to say it. So I made a couple posts about watching Tick Tick Boom, which is a new movie by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did Hamilton. And Tick Tick Boom is about Jonathan Larson, who wrote the musical Rent back in 1996. And Rent was a major impact on my life, major impact on me, and where I was at that time, and just because it's about artists and it's about gays, it's about so much. And that show, it was something brand new. We'd never had something like that on Broadway before. Rent was something completely brand new. And well, and then I started learning about Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent and never saw the success of it because he died at the final dress rehearsal, brain aneurysm. And anyway, but he had also written this show that was kind of a biographical one-man show called Tick Tick Boom. And that had been a few years before Rent. And that's the movie that Lin-Manuel did. And Larson, Jonathan Larson, was incredibly inspired and mentored by Stephen Sondheim. So see, the thread carries all the way through. And so last night I watched Tick Tick Boom for like the fifth time, and I'm watching it and I'm learning different things. And one of the things I love, the first time I watched the movie, it was amazing. It just all the different people, because I did not do any research on the movie. I just knew what it was about, and that was it. So when I'd see these characters and see these different actors and see these cameo appearances and all this stuff that was in it, but of course there was a character playing Stephen Sondheim, an actor playing the character Stephen Sondheim, because it was Bradley Whitford. Bradley Whitford is one of my icons as an actor. He is an incredible actor. I've been a fan of his for 20 something years. I've seen him on Broadway. I obsess over him on TV and in movies. And in fact, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so I was really paying attention to his work last night in the movie because he did Stephen Sondheim so perfectly well. Bradley Whitford did in the movie Tick Tick Boom. Today, I go over to my mom's to help do some stuff, and she has a movie on. It's a Grisham movie, The Client. I think it's called, yeah, it's The Client with Susan Sarandon. And it's about the kid who is with the guy that kills himself, whatever. And I'm watching a scene, and Bradley Whitford is in it. And I'm like, that's Bradley Whitford. I have that movie. I can quote that movie. I never remembered or knew that was Bradley Whitford who played this sleazeball assistant attorney. He's only in a couple scenes, but it's the one scene I happen to walk in on. And I'm like, oh, God, I love him, Bradley Whitford. An hour later, I'm at home, and I'm listening to the musical Company because I'm going to New York next week, and that's revived on Broadway, and that's got a whole bunch for you in the future. And I'm listening to Company, and I was trying to download something, and I couldn't get my internet to work, I thought. So I said, well, let me jump on Facebook and see if it's my internet or see if it's what I was trying to download. I get on Facebook, and the first thing I see is R.I.P. Stephen Sondheim has died at the age of 91 today. I was leveled. I did a quick post because I was so devastated because I had to get something out. When you live alone and things like this or things that are traumatic or things happen, you don't have somebody to get it out to. So I'm doing it with you guys here. Sorry. Just scroll past if you don't want to see. So I was very sad. I decided, okay, I need to laugh for a few minutes. I just need to break from this. I gotta clear myself up. This is silly. I keep telling myself, except it's not silly, and it's not. Um, so anyway, I am working my way through the TV show Mom, the sitcom with Allison Janney, another great actress who worked with Bradley Whitford in The West Wing. I loved that show, and I've seen her on Broadway several times. Anyway, I just discovered that sitcom. I've been binge watching it. I'm in season 4, on Prime Video, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to laugh because it's really funny. I mean, it's a serious topic, but it's really funny the way they do it, and so I just go to the very next episode. I'm like, yeah, I made a bowl of fruit and I sat down with a Coke and I said, let me watch this sitcom and laugh. Bradley Whitford was a special guest star in that episode. That's everything is going on in my mind. It may look silly or mean nothing to you guys, but that's what it is. I watched that episode. I turned it off. I put on Sunday in the Park with George, which I think is my favorite Stephen Sondheim. Company's right up there. A Little Night Music. There's several others up there. Not Sweeney Todd, sorry. But Sunday in the Park, I have the video. I've seen it a million times. I put it in to watch, and in Tick, Tick, Boom, there's this amazing scene set in the diner where Jonathan Larson worked, and it's a parody of the big song Sunday from Sunday in the Park with George. And it has all these cameo Broadway stars make... the first time I watched it, I'm literally like, oh, and there's, oh my God, and that's, oh my God, no, rewind. Is it? Literally, that's how I was. I'm not exaggerating. I was more dramatic than that. And there were also tears flowing. And it's not a parody. It's an homage to the big number Sunday in the musical Sunday in the Park with George that I watched today. By the way, you people, watch Tick, Tick, Boom 3 or 4 times and then pull out Sunday in the Park with George again. There are so many things that Lin-Manuel worked into Tick, Tick, Boom that are from Sunday in the Park with George. Stephen Sondheim was mentored by Oscar Hammerstein. So then Sondheim felt it his duty and his honor to mentor and to teach. As he did mentor Jonathan Larson, and who Jonathan Larson inspired Lin-Manuel Miranda. Without Sondheim, I just don't know that we have great shows like Rent and Hamilton and so many more to come from these artists who have been mentored and inspired. And while the world is sad, and I am very sad that we have lost this legend and this incredible artist, his artistry and his legacy will live on long past all of us because he changed the form. Hugh Jackman tweeted, our artists come along who shift a medium of art. And that was Stephen Sondheim. And it's true. The way we do musical theater was altered and shifted by Stephen Sondheim. So that's what I'm feeling. It's very emotional. And I don't know if I'm going to post this or not because it's really long. Thanks for letting me get this out. I'm going to now put on Putting It Together, which is it's a musical, but it by Sondheim, but it uses songs from lots of his different shows. And so it's like a review, and it has Carol Burnett in it, and John Barrowman, and Martin Short, and I can't remember a couple of the others. Anyway, really, Ruthie Hetchel. I think that's her name. so it's a feel good. There's no crying in that. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to make myself another Diet Coke and maybe eat some chocolate ice cream. That always makes you feel good. Thanks for sticking with me for the 10 minutes, those of you that did. Thanks for letting me share. I love you. Not going to cry again. All right, bye.